Did I add you? Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You have to turn your
Okay.
phone.
I know. I'm trying to work out a way to sit this thing up.
I know. What? Tell me. Listen. Tell me.
I
Can you hear me?
can.
But you can barely sing.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. All right. You can hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
I can.
All right.
Hi, beautiful.
Hi. How are
How?
you?
I'm blessed. I'm well.
Good.
Welcome, welcome, everybody. I didn't even get to. You was right on it. Welcome, everybody, to Creative Conversations. I am so I get excited for everybody, but I'm
You?
really excited for this one. I feel like this one is my very own therapy session and
Hmm.
very own accountability for sure.
Definitely.
And I'm really grateful to have you on here.
Thank you.
I'm really grateful for having you in my life. And
Likewise.
yeah,
Yeah.
and so yeah, welcome to Creative Conversations, everybody. If you are new here, Creative Conversations is pretty much what it sounds like. It's having conversations with other creatives about processes, about not only within their creative processes, but processes throughout life and all the things that we go through and experience through life, which are very similar.
Yeah.
And again, I will continue to say this. I'm a firm believer that our lives are never about us. And so this is about helping each other through the things that we've already experienced on our own.
Hmm.
Um, Hi, my love. How are you? Let me tell you about Akili. So I met him at Creative Conversation. I met him at the Chelsea Market where I work at,
Okay.
and he is a young boy from Milan.
All right.
But he
Shout
like
out to Milan.
shout out to Milan, okay?
Yeah.
And so he wants to be his spirit is so amazing. He wants to be, in fashion and
Mhm.
like but it's just not hasn't been the easiest process for him in Milan, which is crazy. So
Yeah.
I just want to continue to say, continue to do your thing, continue to be you, continue to create, continue to love all the things that you love, and don't ever, ever, ever stop. And thank you for being on here. I don't know what time it is in Milan, but
Truly.
thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is Creative Conversations. It's
Okay.
connecting people from all over the world and doesn't have to be that big. It could be just within your community, your neighbors. Start small and move big. So
Yeah.
yes, I am gonna let you introduce yourself and
All
what you
right. Well, first, thank you for having me on here.
absolutely.
This really just feels like our FaceTime conversations for
Yes, yes.
real.
That's what I
um,
wanted it to be. Like very like intimate, very this.
yes. I'm Bobby Rush. I am a singer, a writer, a designer, a listener. I'm a
Gosh,
lover.
yes,
I'm a sister. I'm a friend.
yes.
Um, I kind of go in between all those things. I really I feel,
Hmm.
and that's how I do my work based on the feeling. Sometimes it can get me caught up
Yeah.
because of the feeling.
Yes.
But those things I think are who I am and not just what I do. I think they truly make me who I am.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that. And shout out to your brother, most talented
Hey, shout out
Josh.
to Josh.
Oh,
I love
fire.
him. I love
So
him
do
so
I.
much.
Like both of y'all, like y'all are incredible artists. And that's what I love, especially about you and all the different disciplinaries that you have. You are an artist, like raw, like you said, it's your emotions, it's who you are, it's what you're experiencing and expressing, and being able to express that and allow us to see that.
Yeah.
It's not always easy to do. So yeah, I'm really really grateful for
Thank you.
that inspiration from you.
Thank you.
So today Oh, guys, I'm in North Carolina. I have a different
Hey,
background, as you can see.
shout out North
And
Carolina.
so, yeah, I came to visit Queen Loney
Okay.
and my
I figured
godson.
so.
Yeah, and my
Yeah.
godson Kingston and her husband Rel, who's also my brother.
Okay.
Um, and she lives actually in Monroe, North Carolina.
Okay.
And I met, I used to live and I met her in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay.
But this is my second time being here, and it's so peaceful. It's so like, ugh,
I
I don't
like
want to be.
whatever building you're in, that the wall, the texture
Yes,
on that wall.
it's such a like industrial, rustic
Mm-hmm.
area, like small town, but like
Yes.
community and like, oh, I love it. I love it.
Southern. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But while also here, so last night we went out to this event that we used to go to called Sukasa
Mm-hmm.
in Charlotte. And so I used to go to this. We used to go to this party in Charlotte, and so it's like I call it like a cleansing, a spiritual just release,
Mm-hmm.
revelation, all that.
Yes.
It's like Afro beats, house music. It's all the music that just makes you like
Yummy.
yummy, and you're just there and you're just moving.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily about dancing, but you're just moving your body and your energy around. And I needed
Uh-huh.
that, right? And so
Yes.
we got that. But also in that moment, it's like, again, I haven't lived in Charlotte. I left Charlotte in 2014. It's 2025. So,
Mm-hmm.
and then the last Sukasa I went to, let's say it was, I don't know, 2012, 2011, something like that. So, like,
Okay.
it's been a minute. And so, yes, Charlotte has changed and it's been built up so much, but also the energy and the people,
Yeah.
that were here before.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like it's different. And so today, last night, it really made me realize what I felt the conversation needed to be for today
Okay.
is being able to let go. Being able to let go and what that means for us as creatives, what
Mm-hmm.
that means within our artwork, but also within our lives,
Yeah.
how it affects our evolution as
Mm-hmm.
artists, our evolution as ourselves.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, today is going to be really, I'm already like,
Yeah.
but really heavy because it's a lot of stuff that I have admitted to myself, but saying it out loud and saying it out loud for others to hear
Yeah.
is the accountability part.
Yeah.
And I really think the part that's going to be able to just let it go.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's where I wanted to start. Um,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Ah,
Ooh,
one, I want to acknowledge the movement that you did yesterday because it just moves stuff around
yeah,
every time.
yeah,
Um, I've been thinking about letting things go. I think that's just where my brain goes. It goes to like the dying side of things. Um,
yeah.
it's very challenging for me to let things go because I love stuff. I love people. I love things. I love moments. And I think also with the passing of my mother, it has kind of made me afraid to lose like
Oh
important
God.
things,
Oh God, yeah.
you know? So holding on, I think I tend to hold on a bit longer because I want things to know that I love them and
Oh
that
God.
I value them. So I'll kind of go through a lot of shit just to like not lose. Um, yeah, I think I've been shedding a lot of old personality traits. I
Mm,
think being in a love relationship kind of shows you like, yo, it's not just you here, and that is really fucking this up, or getting in the way rather.
yeah. Oh,
Um,
getting in the. Oh, girl, we going. Oh.
yeah, yeah. I've been really thinking about that. A lot of things have been one removing themselves from me, And then I've been making decisions personally for myself, um, that put me in a position to be challenged, um, just as a person, as a
Mhm.
woman who has like really survived and in some ways thrived without a mother for almost maybe 28 years or so, or less than that. Um, so I've been like this,
Yeah.
and the spaces that I'm in right now are like, we can't get through to
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
So I'm there. I am there.
Same. There's some things that you said that really resonated. You know, I I think that's why I connected with you so much and so
Mm,
like early. It was just that depth and that deepness to feel. You know,
yeah,
I am truly an empath. Like I
yeah.
feel I literally everything.
Can
I
we shout out Playboy Underground real quick? Because that's
yes,
where we met.
yes. Shout out
That's
Playboy Underground.
Yep.
Man, okay,
That's
yeah.
what
So wait,
connected
before we
us.
get into that, yeah. Well, okay, let me get into that, and then we'll get into that. um, so yeah, I think that's really it. Like the not really it, but that's the main one of the main things that even connected us was just the deepness and
Mm,
the emotions and being able to articulate and discuss these emotions with someone who truly gets it and truly understands and is not judging anything that I say, and like not to say
yeah.
anybody else is, but you are just that person who I really can come to and like be like, yo, I don't know, just talk through it, just work through it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You always give me a different type of insight on things, but that's what it is, and that's what I mean, like connecting and the
Yeah.
experiences and being able to support each
Hmm.
other through that. So I thank you for that. Playboy
Absolutely.
Underground,
Oh my
shout
God.
out! Oh my God! So during
Jason,
the
Jordan. What a time.
what a time,
For
Jason
real.
Jordan.
It was hella
Love
people in
y'all.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't even think right now. Like it's so many people. But
Hmm.
what Playboy Underground is, it's a music collective that was started during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And so this is how I met Bobby. I met Bobby through a group chat,
Yes.
texting chat, and
Over music and
over
just
music,
sharing.
over
Yeah.
sharing, and that's
Hmm.
how to me music is one of my. That's how I know who you are for real. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like your music taste for me is like I could read you from that instantly, and know your
True.
the depth of who you are, and like and
Yeah.
so to be on this group chat with the same people who had the same taste in music
Hmm.
and introducing me to new music and
Yeah.
introducing me to new connections, and just we're going back and forth and we're just conversating, and like it was just such a refreshing moment,
It
and then
was.
sharing artwork and
Yeah.
I loved it. And so Bobby had shared um a painting that she did, and I was like, damn, I wish I was like it was, because normally when I'm home it's like right behind me.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
gonna post it again, but it spoke to me. What is I can't remember the
I call her myself for salvation, something along those
yeah, I call
lines.
it myself for
Yeah.
salvation something something. I'm gonna post it, repost it,
Yeah.
but it still speaks to me to this day. Like
Mm.
it's always gonna speak to me, and again that goes on to a part of letting things go. For me, that's when you let something go, you're coming back to yourself as a temple. You're putting yourself first, no matter what. I don't care if it's family, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
you have to be able to do for you before anything else. So for me, that's what that represented. It was like, yo, call on you.
Yeah.
There's nobody else, that you have everything you need.
It's true.
But yeah, so what is your process? You're really great at like pivoting from one thing to another. Like what is letting go for you?
Hmm.
in your, let's start with your artwork.
Ah, I think I'm able to hold on a bit longer when it comes to my artwork,
Mm-hmm.
which is what makes, I think, it easier to create.
Mm-hmm.
My art doesn't always require me to immediately get rid of more than it's like, well, what is that? Let's think about it. Let's like mull over it. Let's be sad about it. Let's
Mm-hmm.
shut ourselves in and like just rummage through things. I think the last painting I did was really around letting go. It's titled Pete Madre, which means fertile for the mother, like fertile ground for the mother. Um, and I literally like just traced my body, and the canvas acted as like just ground, like compost was my body. Because I in these last maybe 3 or 4 months, I think experienced a lot of personal loss as a woman that I
Mm-hmm.
had never experienced ever
Mm-hmm.
in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Um, when it was regarding to like just relationships, childbearing, identity,
Yeah.
family ties, and systems and things like that. I think all at once these things were like, nah, give me that, give me
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And I was just like, whoa,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna stay home. Like, that's really where it had me.
Yeah.
I think that piece allowed me to, like, the way that I even made it. I was in my brother's apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to him for even allowing me that space
Yeah.
alone to like do that. But I traced myself and I like sat with it like it was literally a dead body in my house.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like hang it up. I would think about it and let it kind of whisper to me what it wanted on it, what it needed, what colors to put where, what little symbols to put where. Like dressing a
Mm-hmm.
body like in a funeral home almost.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and doing that was probably one of my greatest processes. Like even in these 4 months, my grief was so different.
Yeah.
Like, and I compared it to my mother's death because when she died, we were like right back in rehearsal, teaching choirs, directing choirs, praise and worship teams, just kind of going, going, going. So my grieving process was not really there at all. Um, and this one was like privileged enough, thank God, to like have time to sit and
Mm-hmm.
think and go slow.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not obligated to anyone right now. I have no real, at this time, work responsibilities.
Right.
So I'm not losing or really gaining much. It's just
Yeah.
like a neutral ground where it's like, if you want to lose it right now,
Yeah.
you got like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You got 2 weeks to
Yeah.
while out,
Yeah.
And
And
I
that
took
in
advantage.
itself is a process.
It is because it's like, how do I while out?
Yeah.
Like, do I
Yeah.
want to sit so still? Do I want to even feel all this and be in this quiet? I think over time, my let go process as far as grief has been really one that's been solitary.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I really like being alone in a sense. Like, I'm in a love thing right now,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but I've been alone up until this point.
Yeah.
And in that time is how I think and like look at the questions that I have and
Yeah.
ask myself, or just ask what this means and like wait for the answer to come, wait for the feeling to like move me in whatever direction.
Yeah.
Um, so that's really been the process. It's been a solitary one where I'm deep in thought and deep in my feelings. I always have like something to jot something down. Um, and then I just sometimes wait
Mm-hmm.
for like what's next because I don't know what to do next. I just know how I feel.
And those
So
do those feelings like lead you between disciplinaries? Like,
yeah,
yeah,
you totally.
yeah.
Um, and they always have a feeling
Mhm.
like the hands when I'm doing a clay has a different
Mhm.
urging.
Mhm.
Song has a different urging. I wait for a sound. Um, like immediately when it's the right sound, there are already words coming. So I'm like,
Yeah,
okay, I got to sit down right now and do
I'm
this.
sure. I'm sure.
Um, I've recognized that if it's movement, um, I know, I don't know, it's like a sense. Like I know,
Yeah,
like I gotta
you
move.
know, I know, but I never know how
Yeah,
to explain this to people. It's just a thing that
you
just,
have to just act on and do that.
yeah.
Yeah. I think a lot of this time has been also getting closer to my body
Hmm.
to like feel, first of all, feeling its aches and pains that have to do with grief and loss
And
is totally
trauma,
different.
and
Oh my
yeah.
God, it's crazy because the aches are, they're physical,
Mhm.
but they come from like up above.
And it's
So
like it's a feeling of like being trapped in your body, like
yeah, the
wherever it is. It's
only
like,
way to move through it is to either like, lay some hands and speak or like move or
mhm.
hold yourself and cry.
Oh, I feel from yesterday
Mhm.
1,000,000 pounds lighter. A
Yeah,
1,000,000 pounds lighter.
it'll do it. It'll do
Yeah,
it. Yeah. So most of all of those are in the process for me.
I
It's
love that.
probably going to change at some point, like right now. Like my
Yeah,
process right now is to be open and vocal, which I'm like, all right, I like talking, I like to express, but I think because I've been inward and kept things to myself for so long that when it comes time to like intimately share all these little pockets, I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to just get angry.
yeah, yeah. That's why I said
I'm
this is
mad now.
a
Yeah.
therapy session. I'm like, yeah, I want to do it because I want that release, but only because not only I meant to say not only,
Mm,
not only that, but also like again, I always want my experiences to. I just know that that's my purpose is
yeah.
to be able to help others just by living, literally,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
by just by existing, and so, but also knowing that my artwork is the way that I am able to express it for people to receive it. Um,
Exactly.
yeah.
And not feeling like I don't know if I enjoy the feeling of um it's like I know that the purpose is in being,
Mhm.
like gaining these experiences
Mhm.
to have something to share,
Mhm.
but also not being so weighed down by like, I gotta do this for you. And it's like, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. Like, I know that my gift is not mine. I know that my living and all these things don't necessarily belong to me, but they also do. Because this is the experience that I'm also coming here to have.
Mhm.
So I don't have to be constantly like
Giving and
trying
yeah,
to be something and or give something or like do something when it's like, yo, I made a shirt today and just wore it. I created. I felt beautiful in it. My work is done for the day.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like somebody saw it, complimented.
yeah,
That was the work for the people.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
those very simple things that kind of give you back yourself and not always feeling like just a thing for others, you
Yes.
know?
Or that you have to be something.
Yeah. I want to be just whatever my name is.
Yeah.
Like I've been getting closer to my birth name lately.
Okay.
And
I wanted to tell you, I've been noticing that.
yeah,
I love it.
it
I was gonna.
feels
I swear, I was gonna ask you. Do you want me to? Is that what you wanted me to put on here? At the
no.
Okay.
It's not for I think people who I'm opening myself up to and trusting, I share it with them. I mean, if you already know it, whatever, it's not that
Yeah.
big a
Yeah. Yeah.
deal. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But I think when my mom passed, I allowed myself to like just die with her. And so my name just didn't feel like mine anymore.
Mm.
And through that creative grieving process, I was given another name.
Yeah.
And so I've been carrying on as that. But more and more as I grow and experience other things, I'm like, that other name got something with it though, you know? And hearing it called, it's like we're calling you back. Like I had an old
Mm-hmm.
friend. We're not friends anymore, but I will keep this forever. Like
Mm-hmm.
she went to a like a Native American ceremony. And when someone has passed, there's always someone or a few people who've been deeply affected.
Mm-hmm.
And so they call their names to like bring them back, to reassure them that like there's still something here for you. The person that you love has gone on, but like you can't be over there with
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
And so like when I hear my name and I use my own name, that's what it feels like for me. It's like there's
Mm-hmm.
still something more for her.
That's it.
Like this point of growth isn't over. Like she still has one work to do because
That's
really
it.
she ended in that place. So she's got like loads
It's
of other
only the
things to work
beginning.
through.
It's only the
Yeah.
beginning.
Yeah.
It's a whole new what Salone and I or Loney and I have been discussing lately. It's a whole another timeline.
Yeah.
Like it's a whole nother timeline and it's a whole nother evolution. It is a whole nother person, whether you're still using that name or not. It's a
Hmm.
whole nother person that has evolved from that name
Yeah. Because of that name.
because of that name.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm there.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. One thing that we do have similar experiences is a loss, and
Hmm.
for me was my brother Kyle, who London Kyle is um, gives homage and even was created and inspired by.
Yeah.
And I felt the same way when my brother passed. Like I definitely died with him. Like a part, I definitely like
You
I
have to.
yeah, I definitely and I couldn't even talk about him. I couldn't like none of that.
Hmm.
But now I'm like I had to let that go. I had to let go of the why are you so like what is it that you're holding on to that you can know like yes the love and the memory of him but like why
Yeah.
can't you move forward in where in what is now without saying his name without thinking about him without what is the difference? The only difference is that this is gone.
Yeah.
This vessel
Yeah.
of his is gone. The energy is still there. So like
It's true.
what is it that's making you like sick to your stomach that you can't even talk about him? And I had to really sit with that and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna sit with these memories. I'm gonna sit with pictures and videos and all these things, and I'm gonna cry it out, and I'm gonna design it out, and I'm going to drink it out and smoke it out, and whatever it is
Yeah.
that I needed to do
Yeah.
to be able to let go of that grief around him.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
when they say celebrate their lives, like celebrate who they were, celebrate how they what seed they planted in you that's now growing in their names now being helping other people grow again not necessarily doing something but just by showing up
Exactly.
um, so yeah I definitely had to really I couldn't even go to like because it happened in his grandmother's house I couldn't even go back to that house for a long time and I had to be like you know what one day I went and I tears all that but then
Hmm.
after I was like I'm here. Like I'm in the room. I'm here.
Hmm. Yo,
You know?
I've had so many moments like that. So my background, for whoever may end up watching this, is solely in the church.
Mm-hmm.
Um, from age 5 up until when I like officially left that ministry at age 23.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so all of my experiences in life at this time has been, in church
Mm-hmm.
or around church-minded individuals or events. Um, and I had a hard time being back at church. Um, but I remember waking up one day, I wasn't going there anymore, but something was like pulling me.
Mm-hmm.
So I get up and I'm like, oh man, I don't really feel like it. I don't want to
Yeah.
go. I didn't experience what Sundays is, not
Right.
being there. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
But, it's my day. But I tend to listen. I think I always know when my mother is like pulling at me for something, especially when it comes to church or like my father.
Yeah.
So I get there. I don't go into the sanctuary, but something's pulling me like to my father's office. Something pulls me into the back of his closet where I've never been before. And I see like designs that my mother made. She used to wear beautiful hats that she would design. And there they were, just like collecting dust.
Wow.
And, picking them up, I wrote something about it years ago when I was in that moment. But it was really like gathering the bones of my mother
Ah,
in that
that's
moment and
beautiful.
like carrying her out of a space that she was not even any longer, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Um, there was another moment more recently where I was in church. I think it was for Father's Day actually. I like woke up again, wasn't gonna go because I'm like, fuck
Yeah.
this shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then I heard her, she's like, yo, the least you can do is just go see this nigga.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Facts.
I'm like, you're right. I do love him. I like him.
I like
I
them.
can
Right.
go. So I get there and, of course, Josh is on the drums. He's singing. And I realized that, yo, I'm not even in this place anymore. I'm a happy, free woman
Mm-hmm.
who's like really free in her understanding of like Christ and
Yeah.
God and
Yeah.
love and not 100% whole and healed, but here enough where it's like I'm finding myself dancing and smiling and laughing in a place
Yeah.
where I lost my world
Yes.
and had to rebuild from that. And here
Mhm.
I am, like free indeed, outside of whatever this
Yeah.
construct is,
Yeah.
but like really just for my own self.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I appreciate those moments, and oh no, it just felt really good. It wasn't; those weren't the last time. She's kind of led me back to that place for so many different moments. Like Josh was getting ready to head to LA, like
Mm-hmm.
leave. And I
Mm-hmm.
was at the spa that day, and something was like, "You gotta go over here." And I was
Yeah.
like, "I don't want." And I pulled up. He was packing his bags to get on the road, and we had a moment where we could like really just hold each other and cry, and like look at each other and say,
Yeah.
"I love you.
Yeah.
I fucking love you. I'm gonna miss you, and I'm always here." So I find that too, even though it's not physically here with me, I acknowledge the spirit of my mother.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Challenging sometimes because it's like, I want to smell you. And it's funny because she'll walk by with that fragrance on.
I was gonna say, that's one of my gifts. I can like, I love when I'm like, I'm in my grandfather's apartment, so
Hmm.
I don't smell him anymore in the apartment as far as like
Yeah.
his things that are still actually there,
Hmm.
But every once in a while, I'll come home from work or somewhere, and in
Yeah.
that hallway, boy, he right at that door, because I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, granddaddy. Or I'm in the house and I walk past something and I'm like, ah, there you
Yeah.
are. I'm like, hey, what's up?
Absolutely.
Son, you good?
Yeah.
But it's just, he has such a distinct smell that, again, it's not all the time. Like, it's just
No.
every once in a while,
Yeah.
a
It's
whiff
like,
just, yeah.
I remember following some strange woman around because
Mm,
she had the smell. And I
mm,
wasn't like on her heels,
yeah, yeah,
but like where she would walk and pass, I would like walk and pass and
yeah.
just like stare and be like, wow, I have loved someone, like someone has existed who loves me.
Girl, I say that all the time when I think about my brother. I'm like, this person or anybody that my granddaddy, I'm like, they were really here. Like they
Yeah.
existed. You know what I mean? Like you really have to when
Yes.
we don't it's like one, we don't talk about death. And two, we talk about it as we always dismiss it. So we dismiss it in communication of it.
Hmm.
And then we dismiss it in like that's it. Like after
Hmm.
they die, like that's it. Like okay, every year, their death anniversary, we we'll celebrate them or whatever. But it's like, why not continue? This is what I mean. Like, why not continue throughout the
Yeah.
whole? And I'm not saying it has to always be some type of like huge like thing, but they're
I
still
do it.
here. Like,
I've never stopped talking about my mother.
no, ever.
Like, even when I'm out, sometimes because I resemble her so much, I'll
Hmm.
like run into people and be like, there was one time I went to my aunt's funeral and I knew I would be surrounded by people who knew my mother, and here I am showing up with her face.
Hmm.
And I'm like running into people who are just like, girl, I
Yeah.
just had a dream about your mother.
Mm.
And I'm like, damn, that's pretty cool. So
Yeah.
I take it upon myself to like make her the shovel.
Yeah.
Like in things that with people who have had maybe an issue or just whatever, I'm like, tell me what you know.
Yeah.
Let's talk about her. What do
Yeah.
you remember? What has she
Yeah.
done? What did she say? Like,
Yeah.
I
Can you
met
hear me?
a, I can.
Okay.
Yeah, I met a woman who took my mother in when she moved up here from Lynchburg,
Hmm.
Virginia. I think she was maybe like 19 or 20.
Hmm.
And I was like, well, what was she like when she was wanting to have sex?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, because she stayed a virgin until she met my father and married him.
Wow.
So I'm like, well, what was her, like, did she want it?
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, like, because when we growing up in church, it's kind of like we don't acknowledge those feelings. So I'm like, I want to know where
Yeah, I
she was
want to
at
know
when
the
she was
details.
horny,
What
you know?
was it? Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. Like sometimes I even ask my father, like, what was it like? What it
Yeah.
looked like?
Yeah.
What she smell like? You know, just because I'm interested in the fullness of this woman
Yeah.
and her
Yeah.
body and her
Yeah.
essence and
Yeah.
her anger and all
Mhm.
these things, you know. So I always talk about it.
I love that. I love
Yeah.
also when, because my brother, he passed away when he was in high school, and so all his friends that knew him back then, and like when they connect with me, and like just the little things that I didn't know about my brother, because it was at one point where we didn't grow up together anymore, so we got
Yeah.
separated, and we became two different people. Like
Mhm.
I'm 5 years older than him. Hold on one second. Just the I forgot what was I saying?
You were talking about your brother and how you had gone separate ways, and so you all
Oh
were
yeah,
different.
so
Mhm.
exactly, and so that's another thing. Here we go with the holding on.
Mhm.
I'm holding on to him as what we I knew him as growing up. This
Yeah. Yeah.
year old, 10-year old boy,
Oh
and
my
so
gosh.
I don't know him as this 16-year-old. Like I
Yeah.
don't. So
Yeah.
it made me feel like shit. Like I don't know my brother. Like it made me feel terrible when he passed. Like
Yeah.
horrible. Um, but I had to let that go.
Yo.
I had to let that go, and he even had to tell me, "Yo, relax. Like I'm good.
Yeah.
Like you are my sister. I love you. Like let it go."
Yes.
But again, it's just that like I think in those moments, I think of like all the things that didn't happen, or all the times I was mean to him, or like you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
that's what holds on to like, damn, I wish I was better. But in all actuality, like
That's the relationship.
that's the relationship, and we had a
Brothers
great
and sisters be
relationship.
mean to each other sometimes.
And we had a great relationship growing up. Yeah,
Yeah.
he got on my goddamn nerves. But he just little stuff. I love that. I love
Yeah.
him so much, but love him so much.
Yeah.
But he just do, little annoying brother shit. Like,
True.
go sit down.
Yeah.
Where
I
are you
f-
at right now with law, with what, like letting go? Like, is there something that you're working on currently letting go, that you've recently let go?
I think I'm working on letting go this idea that um, it's always going to just be me. Um, like when people come into my life, I have a tendency to like, right here is where you are. Like, I'm open.
Mm-hmm.
You know me, you love me, but like in here, thank you. No. So I'm learning how to let go. I think of, and it's very challenging. I'm like right now working through it.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, I had just been corrected on some things
Mm-hmm.
in not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and realizing like I am somewhere new as far as just world in general, like we are all in a different place.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what I'm letting go of is this exterior that says, if I let you in, you're just gonna leave. So I might as well just keep you out.
Uh,
And I'm like that because my mommy, and not just that, but like experiences with being in ministry and being open to so many people since the age of 5, literally just being thrown and birthed into leadership
yeah.
and opening yourself and watching all these things transpire. It's like, I don't know if I want to get that close because I've experienced it since I was 5, like what it feels like to love and lose and gain,
No,
you know?
that's the thing that people don't understand.
No,
It's
it's
not.
difficult.
It's not. What you're seeing is not right now. This is
Yeah,
years and
yeah,
experience after experience after
hmm,
experience. Like, what do you expect a person to do when they just keep getting beat down, beat down?
yeah. It's like I'm good on y'all. One, I also come from parents who are very DIY people. Like my
Mm-hmm.
father started his church with his own money. He put things on layaway at the consignment shop, the pawn
Mm-hmm.
shop. So it's not really like, oh, we got a big loan. And it's like, no, we were working from a family unit on how to grow a thing. And now we're opening ourselves up to these people.
Yeah.
And I think um, I've maneuvered in a way in life where, because I've been trained in that way, I know how to be it. And I
Yeah.
also know how to come back to my own little personal pocket. But now that it's time for me to be the woman with a lover, it's like, ooh, I've
So
been alone.
I'm I'm trying not to go into what you're trying to come out of.
Yeah, don't go there.
I'm trying very hard not to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think because I'm willing to open and change that, um, I also know that I can ask for patience.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have a problem saying, remember what I said when I was like telling you
Yeah.
about this and
Yeah. Oh, I
expressing
love
that
that. I
this is
love
where I
that.
come from. Like, this is why, it's not to hurt you or make you feel locked out, but
Mm-hmm.
it's just difficult, right? It's challenging. It's not difficult because I've let people in. It's
Mm-hmm.
easy to do, but my brain be like, all right, now once you in here, it's for life.
Yeah.
I don't want no bullshit. You know, I know people don't like the idea of possessiveness and mine, but it's like, no, I got the stamp that say mine's on it, and I'm stamping you. Mine. It's got my signature, you
Yo.
know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just kind of like letting my heart be seen
Mm-hmm.
more
Yeah.
to show that I'm not just this strong thing. It's like, no, I'm very sensitive. I'm resilient. I've made it through a lot of things. And so that's why I'm like, I put the
Mm-hmm.
elbow up on you
Yeah,
because,
because I did a lot of work to get here, to get to
yeah,
where I am.
to
Not only
truly. stay loving, to stay open, to stay in a place where I can hear you
Hmm.
and like feel you and feel with you. Um, so to be in cahoots with you, my brother, women friends, my lover, it's like, okay, all right, these people love me. I
Yeah.
gotta trust that they love me. I
Yeah.
think that's the thing too, like letting myself trust others. Like I know how it feels to trust me because it's just me. I don't have to worry about nobody else. Like, but when other people is involved, it's like, yeah, I trust me,
Yeah,
but I
exactly.
can't throw you, you know? So,
Like I said, that's exactly where I'm at. Where I'm at. For me, it's really right now. I think my biggest lesson is on letting go,
mm,
and I was talking to Queen about different scenarios. So letting go within friendships, like knowing when they were there for that season, like
oh my
that's
God,
and letting go in a way where it's like it's just
it's just okay.
from it's okay. Like for
Yeah,
me, letting go, what letting go looks like is a cutoff, right? But in the sense, like I'm not cutting somebody off,
yeah,
but in the cutoff, in a sense of it's done. Like if you see a cat and you cut the cat's tail off, the cat's
mm,
tail is still there. The cat left.
yeah,
Like you will no longer see that cat no more, right? And so, and
yeah.
if you do,
He gonna be
all right,
without his tail.
he gonna be without his tail. But how you doing? It's been a
Yeah,
long time. All right, I hope. Oh, your tail is healed, but it's not there. But you're doing all right. Okay,
yeah,
great. And then the cat goes about the business, and then you go
mm,
about your way.
that's
So it's
true.
like for me, that is my new approach to letting go because I had this idea again of like because I lived in Charlotte, I have to eh, know the same people, and I'm expecting to see the same people that I was
Yeah,
living there 10 years ago and
yeah,
expecting the same things, and it's not that. And my biggest lesson to this was this year with losing my love.
mm,
You guys don't know, but it's been so what is it? This is what are we, August? Oh,
yeah.
September now. It's about to be
September is
September
crazy.
tomorrow. Um, in 2 months, it makes a year that I lost the
It
love
came
of
fast.
girl, girl. 2 years that I lost the love of my life.
Yeah,
Um, I met him when I was 21. I'm now 37. I'm like, wait, I'm 37,
yeah,
and when I first met him, it it wasn't what it was until we reconnected. And so when
mm,
we reconnected, we had always stayed in touch, but it wasn't, we didn't know who each other really was until we reconnected.
yeah,
And it was on like a spiritual tip. It was on a best friend. It was on a like, and he was always there,
mm,
and vice versa. Like even before we reconnected, but again, it was just such a stronger. Thank you so much. It was such a stronger connection the second time around.
yeah,
But because like I was just so enamored, and I was just so like you said, when you get caught up in someone, not even caught up, but when you love someone
yeah,
and you're so connected, and you've never connected to anyone like that before, or
mm,
the traumas and the things.
I'm with you.
The traumas and the things that nobody understands,
Yeah,
um, that person understands, you know.
yeah,
especially being someone with ADHD.
Mhm.
Um, as a child or younger, I was always misunderstood. I'm still misunderstood to this day.
Mhm.
So for me, that was just something that, like, wow.
Yeah.
It's not people in this lifetime that will ever get a connection like that. That's not something it's very rare.
Yeah, man.
But you also have to be very careful
Mhm.
because you can get so involved
Mhm.
in that love of someone else
Yeah.
that you neglect yourself.
Mhm.
Within also him passing, I also learned of a betrayal from him after his passing.
Mhm.
When you get the feeling of knowing something's not right, knowing something is wrong, that's one, listening, like you said, being able to listen, but also being like, you know what, holding on to not the idea of the person, but what that person has shown you at
Yeah.
first and what they're showing you now, or what um, is just not, again, like, not the old Charlotte or not the old version of that person.
Mhm.
It fucked me up. It fucked me up in a way that I didn't even realize until he
Yeah.
was gone. And it was such a relief for myself. And I love him to death. But I love myself so much more.
Yeah.
And I didn't even realize what I was doing to myself. So for me, letting go means so much now more than it ever has. I will never be that person again.
Yeah.
Like that door is closed.
Mhm.
But I had to also go through this. I had to go through all the experiences in which I held on so tight,
Yeah.
holding on, holding on. And when you hold on to stuff, it doesn't allow, like you said, the space for these new things to come in, these new opportunities, these new connections, these new beings, these new ways that you see yourself,
Yeah.
the new versions of yourself. You don't even give yourself time to even be able to explore and discover these new versions of yourself. Um, and so that's my release from this, from right now. Like,
Yeah.
I'm no longer like, I'm no longer seeing potential in things and people, places, things.
Yeah.
I'm no longer holding on to something that doesn't make me feel right. At the moment that I don't feel right,
Mhm.
we're going to communicate about it. And if it still doesn't feel right, like, mm-mm.
Yeah.
um, I'm not even holding on to ideas of my artwork.
Mhm.
You know, when I started London Kyle, it was therapy for me, but it was also like during the pandemic and going, that boot going viral and feeling like, oh, now I'm going to be a manufacturer. That idea is going for me. Like, I'm not that. I'm not a machine. I'm not doing that. I'm not
Yeah.
just putting out art just because I'm London Kyle and I have to
Yeah.
create. Like, these
Fuck
are
that.
things that I'm letting, they're all dead. They're all
Yeah.
dead. I'm letting it
Yeah.
go. And I feel so much lighter. I
Mhm.
feel so much lighter. I feel, not that I was ever performative, but I really now, I'm like, I don't give a fuck what you think about anything.
Yeah.
I don't. Like, for the first time, I think, since I was born, like, I really can be me 1,000%.
I I feel that in the sense of like lately I've been so when I first came into this partnership, I think in the time that I was not in it. I was back in Baltimore.
Mhm.
Um, and I was feeling a whole lot. Like,
Yeah.
one, I was sad about a lot of shit, really confused, angry, but also just trying to understand. I think what what I enjoy is seeing where I can be better, seeing how I came into this with a mindset of trying to be maybe what my parents had, or
Mhm.
holding so much onto the life that I left that I'm bringing it here and saying, well, I did this to be here and I ain't had to be here. And it's like, no, you didn't, but you chose. And
And you're
the
here.
attitude is like fucking up the mix,
Yeah.
and it's responding. We're responding to each other.
Yeah.
Um, and so being apart for some time, I realized like I have a hand in this mess. I have a hand in it. And absolutely, I can let it go and open for new. But I had to really be honest with myself and ask myself if I gave myself a fair chance in experiencing something that I've never experienced before, you know, and giving the other the space to correct whatever their shit was,
Mhm.
and converse with me about the truth of it. I think sometimes I think about relationships and stuff in a way where I'm like way back in like olden times.
And that's all I know, and that's what's also like fucking me up, like moving
I th-
forward.
I think I sometimes appreciate them more because it's not a whole bunch of terminologies that come with how to fix a person or how this person can do this or what this person is not. When it's like Joe rides donkeys
Yeah.
and then Joe comes home. Joe smokes. Joe has a drink before bed. He loves his woman.
Yeah.
He's a man. He might do
Yeah.
some whatever, but this is Joe. We're not talking about, oh, Joe has a complex such and such. It's like, yo, shut the
Okay.
fuck
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let a
Yeah.
nigga be. Let
Yeah.
niggas be. I'm
Yeah.
niggas.
Yeah.
And I think like I want to just be. Like I don't want to even keep nitpicking at myself about what I'm lacking or oh I can be the highest self. And it's like, I'm kind. I'm loving. I'm understanding. I'm forgiving.
Yeah.
I'm a friend. Um, and yeah, not everything's going to fit. Not everything is going to work. But I think a lot of that shit is just a conversation and like truthfulness about is this going to work for what we say we're trying to do? Or
Hmm.
even if it's not with someone, like, is this going to work for me and how I want to move forward in a relationship with even myself?
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
whatever I'm thinking, what I'm eating, what I'm watching, where I'm going, who I'm connected to. Like, if things are falling away from me, like you were saying, it's okay.
Hmm.
Like, because maybe it's due to a decision that I'm making that everything around me is shifting. And
Yeah.
I gotta acknowledge that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
Man, this was as great as I knew it was gonna be.
I appreciate you
I
for sure.
appreciate you so much, and
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think I would have wanted to, not wanted to, but I think yeah, would have wanted to talk about this with anyone else, especially my piece on it. um, is there anything you want to say closing out?
Um, I just want to say thank you. Um, to everything, to everybody. Um, I am I'm growing. I'm growing. Whoever watches this, if you like clay jewelry, go to We Are Wild Daughter. I am really moving into what it feels like for me to be like a bead maker, a
Mm,
ceramic artist, and
yeah.
finding books and research that like speak to my aha, this is what I've been trying to. So looking forward to seeing how that like comes to. Um, but really, overall, just thank you. Thank you for the time. I'm
Absolutely.
thankful for correction and support. I'm thankful for space if it's got to be had. Yeah, I'm grateful.
Same, same. Much gratitude to you.
Yeah,
Thank you for taking this time to do this. Thank you for your
of
vulnerability.
course.
Thank you for your support always.
Always.
Um, Thank you, everyone who joined us today, everyone who's going to see on the replay.
Yeah.
Um, if you haven't already, follow Creative Conversations. This is where the clips and posts about anything that has to do with Creative Conversations will be. You can also see on London Kyle and on Creative Conversations page the link to the YouTube page so you can see the full episodes or full sessions on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to repost Bobbi's jewelry, and I'll have her pages listed. You can follow all of them. And yeah, that's it. Thank you
Thank
guys. I
you.
love y'all. I love you, Bobby, so
Hey,
much.
I love you too.
Later.
Enjoy where you are.
Thank you. You
All
too.
right. Thank you.
Peace.
See you.